Hi, Cancer. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my twin flames. Today, for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher, I'm going to ask Spirit, what is going on with your twin? What are their intentions? What are their future actions? What are their thoughts and their feelings right now? So welcome, everybody. Welcome back to my Cancers. Welcome to anybody that's new. So grateful Spirit has guided you to this message. Spirit, if you could please share with me any messages of love for anyone who has found this reading today. I am listening for you now. What is it that you have for us? What is it that you want us to know? The Mystic. Look at this intuitive eye, your third eye opening. So intuitively, you may feel what your twin is already thinking and feeling. Like you just feel like I'm always connected to them. I know in my heart what they're thinking and feeling already. So you may be very intuitive. Look at the third eye again. Your throat chakra is jumping out at me there. Your inner child speaking your truth, expressing yourself. Beautiful. You're radiating is coming into me. Also, this birth, a birth of our souls, a birth of this connection, us finding each other, it exploding, something like that. So this sense of a renewal or a new energy birth, let's say, and then balance, a yin and a yang energy. How gorgeous. So this, you balance me. I mean, nobody's going to balance you like a twin. I mean, it really is truly the other half of you. So you will immediately feel that sense of, I feel at home with you. I feel like you're a part of me. I feel like we've known each other forever. You will have those feelings immediately with your twin. Spirit, please share with me. What is it you want us to know? A clock. Needing time, cycles, and takes time to heal and progressing. So the one thing I know about twins is they go through not only a lot in this lifetime, but they've gone through a lot in past lifetimes. They keep learning lessons. They keep progressing. They keep going through cycles of time. So there's this infinite string that connects you. You'll never be disconnected from your twin. And the time, it's irrelevant sometimes, because psychically you will always be connected to this twin. So time is always a factor. The chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing, some codependencies, taking a leap of faith, this sense of, I'm afraid that you're going to up and leave me. Sometimes you feel, and they could have left you in a past lifetime. So you meet this person, you realize it's your twin, and you have these incredible fears around, I don't think this is going to last, or it's too good to be true, or you're going to just up and leave me. And that could be a past lifetime wound that is coming to the surface. So keep that in mind. It doesn't mean it's going to happen in this lifetime, but we could have had somebody that did abandon you in a past lifetime, and you still feel that. Old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over and over in your head. Look at the record player, like an old cassette player. So things that your twin says to you, things that have happened in a connection, things that we've gone through together. We can't stop remembering what was said. Sometimes we have to put that tape, that broken record, on hold and just say we have to stay in the present and we have to move into the future. So for those of you that have gone round and round with a particular person, sometimes we have to put the past in the past, and it's very difficult. A ship, cutting ties, moving on, receiving what you need, progression. So some of you may have cut ties with your twin. You may have said, I can't do this anymore. I've given you enough time. I have struggled in this connection. I've been there for you. So some of you may have already cut ties with your twin, but you still feel them thinking about you. You still feel that out there in the universe that they still love you. It's like an invisible knowing. And some of you may have already cut ties with your twin, and maybe we're just wondering what is going on with them. What are they thinking and feeling right now? Seven of Wands. They're not giving up is how that just came into me. The Temperance, there's that balance. I never felt so good when I was with you. A celebration coming and a Sun. Your twin wants a new beginning. They do. They want a fresh start. They want to try again. We can say it a million different ways. They want what they had. And maybe you don't. Maybe you've decided that it's not in your best interest, but I don't think your person has ever given up on the thought of that someday we'll be together again, that our hearts will reunite. Nine of Swords, they're very worried that you've really moved on, right? There's the soul connection, my Lover's card. They're very worried that you've moved on. They're afraid that no matter what they do, they're strong, they're an emperor. It's this feeling of no matter what I do, I still feel like I'm not going to be good enough, even if they are a strong individual, strong personality. So there's a lot of fear around this connection. They're afraid they've lost you forever. And that is really difficult to swallow because twins don't want to think that way. Twins don't think along the lines of, yeah, I have a Lover's card and I have a Two of Cups at the bottom of my deck. So there's no other connection like this. And that's what they're feeling. Like maybe they've tried to be in other relationships. Maybe you've been separated for a period of time. They've had other loves. They've had other lovers. But nothing was ever like you. And nobody we ever communicated with was the same. We never felt as intimate with anybody the way that we felt with you. So now, bottom of my deck, Three of Swords. They're afraid they've lost you forever. They're really starting to panic. There's almost a panic feeling that twins can't imagine not reconnecting with their twins. They go away and then they come back. They go away and come back. And then there's that one time that one side says, I'm not doing this anymore. I don't want to keep kissing and making up. So they're really afraid that they've lost you forever. Let's see what the feelings are. I'm ready to open myself up, an open book. I want to give to you. I want to share with you. Allow the connection to organically flow. So maybe you have said, you go do what you have to do. And when you're ready, if I'm available, we could talk. But you're not going to chase this person. You're not going to rush after this person. You're not going to hunt this person down. You're not going to beg anybody to be in your life, Cancer. Even if there's a lot of emotion around this, it's a feeling of this person has to come to you and be willing to show you that you are the most important thing in their life and that they really are truly afraid to lose you forever this time. I have control over my enemies now. Maybe there was something they were battling, an addiction or alcohol or anger issues, depression, anxiety, stress. So maybe it was just becoming too much on the relationship and they had to go and work on some things. I need somebody to talk to. That came into me as like, I miss talking to you, not talk to anyone. I miss talking to you. You're the person I can share with. You're the person that I can be with. So our timelines, the bottom of the deck is our timelines are about to align or realign. And I love this card. I feel like there's a storm in the background and I'm almost afraid of it realigning, but again, it's always God's will. It's always, you have free choice, but if Spirit wants this connection to come back and at least try again, then it will come back. So it's up to you. If you want a fresh start, if you want to try again, they want what they had with you. They want what we had in the past. It will have to be different this time because we both have learned new things. We're different people. We both have grown from not being together. Time has passed, Spirit just said. So there's been some time in between that you have not been with this person. These are hummingbird messages. Let's see what they say. It says, try humming to balance and raise your vibration. Try singing. Okay, so humming, being happy, raising your vibration, staying in the moment, not worrying about the past, not even projecting into the future. So this sense of finding joy and happiness right now while we're kind of in between. I feel like this is a little bit of a limbo energy. Feathers from heaven. Gentle messages of love and support are drifting your way from loved ones and angels. Look for feathers. Your lost loved ones are supporting you. Your spirits, your loved ones in spirit, your spirit guides, your angels. Look for feathers in front of you or feathers in kind of odd places. It's always a sign a loved one has been visiting with you. Just for support, a bird bath. Cleanse your dusty wings so you can fly more freely. So letting go of something, maybe this time apart from your twin has given you a chance to grow, you a chance to learn more about yourself, what's important to you, what do you want. Those are all really important. Keen vision. As you sharpen your focus, the course ahead becomes clear. Look at this bright lantern, right? So you're thinking clearly. You've had some space and time in between you and your twin, and now you have some answers, or you're going to have conversations with this twin about what it is that you need moving forward. It's not all about them. It's all about you. It's all about what do you need? What's important to you? What are you going to get out of this connection? They could be scared to death to lose you forever, but if it doesn't mean it's going to make you happy, then it's not meant to be. So you want your own happiness and your own joy. So if this person coming back into your life brings you that or would give you that, that's wonderful. But if you moving on is what you really need because you've spent a lot of time healing and reconnecting to your spirit guides and cleansing, you may decide, I don't want this energy back in my life. And that's important also. Six of Swords, there's that resting, right? There's that kind of moving on energy, resting and waiting and moving on. I have a Justice card, being treated fairly, a Knight of Cups, Seven of Cups, lots of choices, and a Ten of Wands. This has been a long road, a long battle. They don't want you to move on. I feel like either they're getting, and I know twins are able to like read each other's minds, even when they're not together. It's almost as if as soon as you start to move on with your life, you're feeling better about yourself, you're even dating other people, you're starting to think you have a new life ahead of you. It's as if that twin knows and they say, if I don't do something now, I'm going to lose this person forever. And then all of a sudden they come back in with the charm and the romance and the everything that you were attracted to them to begin with, and they start all over again. So don't be surprised by that. Sometimes these twins, and this it's like a, how did they know that I was in a good place? How did they know I was in a good place? And then they come back. You know, they come back when you're in a great place. So let's see what else they're saying. Geez Louise. Three of Wands. This person's just thinking about the future. High Priestess. And a Six of Pentacles. More giving. More giving. Maybe they feel like they took advantage of you the first time. They took you for granted. They didn't appreciate what you had. They didn't appreciate the time that you put into them. So there's been a lot of soul searching is how I feel. And I do feel like I'd like to believe your twin has changed. I'd like to believe that there has been some forward motion and that you would see a difference. I'm going to give them some credit. I'm going to give them some credit for doing some inner work, because I do feel like they did. Making love to you is unlike anything I've ever experienced. You make my body react in such a magnetic way to yours. And twins are very physical. They're very intimate. They're very high sensuality. So nothing is going to compare to that connection. I should be further ahead in my life by now. A little bit of a pity pot coming in. They have excuses still for other areas of their life, and maybe that was part of the problem. We have money issues. They can't get their act together. They use everybody else as an excuse as to why they don't have things. So if that is still going on, then that's still going to be an ongoing problem. I read every word you've written to me more than once. So they are watching and reading your text messages or messages. I'm afraid to open up fully in love. They have to express themselves. They have to be here in the now. I love that you can see my truth, but it scares the blank out of me too. So you're the one that sees them. It's almost like you can call them out on things. You have their number. You can, just say, oh, please, you can tell other people that, but I know, I know what's going on in the real world here, so they really can't get away with anything with you, and they know it. Out of all the women or men I've dated or desired, no one compares to you at all. Okay. No one compares to you. Sometimes I wonder if this is all in my head, but I know deep down it's not. I'm trying to overcome my vices and blocks to give all you truly deserve. So there is a sense of trying. There is a sense of growing. There is a sense of, I'm going to say learning pain, growing pain, something like that. Like the time away from you, or this separation, this temporary separation, or this distance we felt recently is a growing pain. It's forcing me to face what we need to do to make this connection better. A compromise, a mutual understanding, being more flexible, more give and take. All right. Maybe they're feeling that I took you for granted, and now I'm really afraid I'm going to lose you. And it's, I feel ashamed. Forgive me. A tranquility, a peaceful mind, freedom from the past, letting go of things that we said, or things that we had done to each other, or hurtful things from our past, so that we can move on. A runner, escaping from their emotion and confusion. They may be the first to admit, I ran because I was confused. I ran because I didn't know what I wanted or what I was feeling. But is that an excuse? Sometimes with twin flames, that's all they have. Ascend, expansion, evolution, universal, intelligent, and stay connected to spirit. This is a divinely guided connection. Twins travel lifetimes together, so it is already divinely guided. So there's a lot of, universal energy around this connection, not just two humans. I mean, our souls are talking, our souls share the same heart, our souls have past lifetimes and past lessons we've learned. I mean, there's a lot going on. So we've got to understand it. Potential. There's such potential for fulfillment. There's a risk. There could be achievement. But our potential as a couple is unlimited, or limitless, I should say. Summertime, it's safe to see the sunny side. Your answers arrive in the summer. So we could be getting some forgiveness here in the summertime. A denial, repressing emotions, rejections, unable to see below the surface. I need them to see what their actions did. I need them to see the cause and effect. I need them to see what they've done to me, and I also need them to see that I've been trying to move on and I'm doing okay without their energy for now. So they have to just accept, like, all of it is how it's coming in. And then an awakening, beautiful realization of progress. Your twin is awakening to this connection. I love that. So sometimes it takes more than one try for twins because usually it's like a combustion that happens when they come into your life. It's if the energy is so overwhelming that we just don't know what to do with all that energy. So we have a runner, we have drama, we have confusion, we have mixed feelings. So sometimes twins have a difficult time getting to a place where they're balanced and they're comfortable and they are helping each other. And then that's when the connection really is magical. It's when it's working. Spirit, when is this all happening? I have March. I feel lucky with March. Within the next 6 months, we could be back with this twin. In the winter, I have an awakening also. February being important. Next full moon, I have in the autumn. So over the next 6 months, it feels like this month we could be sharing some communication with them. Next month. So I'm just going to go back here for a second because it's this feeling of, if I can forgive, if you can find it in your heart, because they're afraid to lose you forever. Can I forgive? Can I forget? And can we reconnect, over the next couple of months, here in the summer months, summer season? It is a feeling of, I'm going to say the word fruition, like the harvest, like getting ready to harvest, heading into the harvest. So it could be towards the end of the summer. It could be this feeling of, we come back together towards the end of the summer when everything has been blooming, everything is fully grown, we're fully aware of our feelings. So, and then we move into the autumn. I get that. Keep your eyes open for a full moon. I have a feeling this person's energy is reaching out to you, usually when you're ready to move on. You may say, I'm in a good place. I'm in a great place. I'm better than I've been in months. And all of a sudden, this person reaches out of the blue saying, I don't want to lose you forever. I've had time to think about this. What are their feelings? I lied to you in the past because I could not handle what I was feeling. I was wearing masks, but you could see right through them. That's the truth. We just said that. They can't get away with anything with you. You're their other half. You motivate me to be a better person. I wish I was as strong as you. You are my rock. You've inspired me to change my life. I do feel like they've been working on some changes. I feel like they have been doing some healing, getting through some things that they thought were overwhelming them and they had to take care of. So they are in a better place and you're in a better place, if that helps. You have the power to bring healing to the world. The number 12, embrace it. Could be 12 weeks, 12 days. I know that we are destined to be together. That's why I'm coming back soon. That I agree with. I know that this is a once-in-a-lifetime love and no one will ever compare to you. I remember you. They'll never forget you. Twins recognize each other immediately. They could be a million people in a crowd and you would find your twin in a nanosecond. You would feel their vibration and you would recognize them. Alignment with the Ascended Masters, 333. You are protected. Your angels look for feathers. You showed me what real love feels like, and they want it back. They want it back. So there's very much this feeling of, I'm afraid to lose you. There's a panic feeling that you really are moving on this time, and they want a fresh start. They want to try again. They want what they had, Spirit had said. They want back what they had with you. So let's ask Spirit to guide you both, because you guys are going to have a lot to talk about when this connection comes back in front of you. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Love for you to join us. Thank you to my Cancers for your love and support and all your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.